Good morning. It's good to see everyone. And I'm standing here right at the spot where we started our Nehemiah class a couple of years ago, right after the flood, talking about rebuilding, talking about coming back from exile and that sort of thing. And here we are at the very same place, and we're going to enter the church from here, and we're going to take a look at some of the progress that's been made. They get very, very close. If you notice these doors, actually, this is not the color that the doors will be, but they've been stripped and they're going to be restained and they're going to look really good. And if you remember, there was a flood line there, and now it is gone. So that's sort of symbolic of what we're about to see. So let's go in the church and take a look and see what's there. We're in the Newnarthex here, and if you look around, you'll see that it is a completely different place. It is airier, it is brighter, the ceiling is higher, it just looks better, crisper, and also warmer with the wood, with all the things that are we put up here, the crown molding and all. And there's actually some design here in the floor that we can't see, but this is your Newnarthex, and almost. And it's going to be a really marvelous place, and we're looking forward to being able to showcase this. What you're seeing here is the color of the tile that we're putting in. If you notice that they're outlined by brass lines, so that will be, you will see that all around the narthex and in the nave here. So let's go into the nave and take a look. I want you to sort of walk in here slowly and just let this kind of wash over you. Just walk in here slowly and you will see this is St. Thomas, and you can recognize St. Thomas. But this is St. Thomas with all of the tradition being emphasized, all of the warmth and transcendence and everything that this building had to offer, that this church had to offer, just pulled out by our wonderful architects and general contractors. If you look up, you can actually see the ceiling. It's lit up, so you can actually see the texture of it. And it's a really magnificent space. This is a close-up of a column, and of course this column probably sort of got lost in the color previously, but if you notice the faux wood here, it really is emphasized now. If you look down at the foot of it, you'll see the marble that wraps around it. So this is really a tremendous aspect of what we're doing here. And if you turn around, you can look and see how these columns really pull out and emphasize the wonderful stained glass that we have. That really makes them pop, and it draws your eye to them with this faux wood. So this, you might notice, or you might recognize this as being the entrance into what was once the robing room, the vestry for the clergy. This is turned into the sacristy, and also this audio-visual room, which will house our technology, our live streaming, and you can see some of the equipment has already been set up, some of the wiring has already been set up, and a lot of our lighting is actually going to be pre-programmed and much easier to operate. As we used to be right there at the foot of the pulpit, and now someone can come in here and we can preset it. And all that sort of thing, and it's just going to be a wonderful help to our services here. As you go up these steps, those of you who are in the altar guild will be delighted to see this is all the sacristy. We have almost doubled the size of the sacristy. Actually, I think we have a little bit over. We doubled it a little bit over, and you have this cabinetry here to keep things, some storage. You have these shelves to keep things, and just this wonderful. It's just going to be a terrific place to volunteer. to come and work on the altar guild. We'll have plenty of room. It will be nice and clean and really wonderful to work in. So we're here in the chancel area. Of course, we're standing in the place where the choir desks will be when they are built. They'll probably be put in early March, I would think. The organ as well. Pulpits will be over there. They will come in late February, I believe. And draw your attention here to this. This is the design that is going down the center aisle here in our church. And right in here is going to be a red tile that will match the reredos. The reredos is there. Of course, that is a tile there. But we've always wanted to put up there rather than the carpet that we had. And if you notice these X's are symbolic. They are a Greek letter, the chi. And the chi, of course, is one of the very early symbols of Christianity. Remember Constantine, he saw the chi in the row, and he will conquer in that name. This is the chi, and this is a very ancient Christian symbology. And here we have the vestry. This is where the clergy will vest. This is where the lay worship team will vest. We'll all have different places. There will be places to hang up vestments. Here, places to put one's items while one is in worship. And this just gives us a place to vest together, to talk, to pray together, just for more cohesion and unity and communication in our worship. Of course, there's mirrors here to check yourself out after you vested it all. So we're really excited about this place. And this brings us back to the book of Nehemiah. Even when Nehemiah came back up from Persia to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem, it wasn't easy. In fact, it took a couple of generations to do it. But as we stand here in front of the church and as we think back on the time that we have spent together recovering and fighting and having wonderful things happen and having difficult things happen, but here we are, and we're on the cusp of entering into our new building. As we think about worshiping together, as we think about serving God together, as we think about availing ourselves of the means of grace together here at St. Thomas, I am thankful to be with you. I am grateful to all of you for working with us and helping us and encouraging us through all this difficult time. And the time is almost upon us. You can get excited. I certainly am. And I look forward to seeing you here when it's all completed and we will worship God in a new way, a wonderful way, an old way, but a wonderful way here at St. Thomas. God bless you. Have a great morning. Bye.